Ever feel like you're just completely waging this war against stink bugs at your house?
Right.
You're not alone.
Yeah.
We're diving into the battle against the brown marmorated stink bug, the BMSB, to see if science has any new weapons for us. And let me tell you, this isn't your average pest control. We're talking tiny assassins and a plot twist you won't see coming.
Yeah, it's really amazing what you find when you really kind of dig into this world of insects.
Yeah.
Like, take the samurai wasp, Trisulcus japonicus.
Yeah.
Tiny but mighty. This is a natural enemy of the stink bug.
Okay, hold on. When I picture pest control, I'm thinking like traps, maybe some high-tech spray. I'm not thinking miniature hitmen.
Right.
What makes this wasp such a formidable foe for the stink bug?
So imagine this.
Yeah.
The female samurai wasp, she seeks out these stink bug eggs, and get this, lays her own egg inside.
Wow.
It's like a scene straight out of Alien, but like on a microscopic level.
Oh, wow.
The wasp larva grows inside, devouring the stink bug egg from the inside out.
Oh, my gosh.
Talk about brutal efficiency.
No kidding. So we're talking like a natural self-replicating stink bug extermination squad here.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
That almost sounds too good to be true. Where's the catch?
Well, that's where things get really interesting. Researchers have been looking into another method of stink bug control using a chemical called Pyriproxyfen.
Okay.
And it turns out this Pyriproxyfen might be interfering with our tiny wasp assassin.
Wait a minute. We might be accidentally sabotaging our best weapon.
Yeah, it's...
Tell me more. This is where I need all the details.
So Pyriproxyfen, it's an insect growth regulator. Think of it like messing with the timer on a biological clock.
Okay.
Insects need these specific hormones at very precise times to grow and develop properly. Pyriproxyfen kind of throws a wrench in that entire process.
So it tricks the stink bugs into developing incorrectly? Is that how it works?
Exactly. In this study, scientists applied Pyriproxyfen to stink bugs during diapause, when they're basically taking their long winter nap.
Right, like they're hitting the snooze button on life for a few months.
Exactly. And even though it was, like, their off-season, the Pyriproxyfen caused them to lay eggs.
Oh, wow.
Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Those eggs had very, very low hatch rates. Talk about a biological dead end for the stink bugs.
That's good news for us, right?
Right.
Less stink bugs overall. But, and I'm sensing a but, hear what happens to our samurai wasp assassins.
Yeah.
Okay, so the stink bugs are laying eggs that don't hatch.
Right.
Sounds like a victory, but, and you knew there was a but coming. It affects the samurai wasps too.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
So here's the thing. The study found that when those samurai wasps laid their eggs in the Pyriproxyfen-affected stink bug eggs,
Right.
none of the wasp larvae survived.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So we're essentially taking out our long-term solution with like a short-term fix.
It seems that way, yeah.
That's a real head-scratcher. What's the deal there? Why are the wasps dying?
Well, there are a couple of theories, and they both come down to how that Pyriproxyfen is messing with things.
Okay.
One thought is that it's straight up toxic. The Pyriproxyfen might be passed down from the mother stink bug to her eggs,
Okay.
and then, bam, it poisons the wasp larva developing inside.
Kind of like a toxic inheritance for those poor wasp babies.
Right, exactly.
What's the other possibility?
The other theory is a bit more indirect, but just as deadly.
Okay.
It suggests that the Pyriproxyfen is actually messing with the development of the stink bug eggs themselves,
Okay.
causing them to lack the essential nutrients that the wasp larvae need to actually survive.
Oh.
So basically, they starve to death.
So it's either a direct hit from the poison or death by 1,000 nutritional deficiencies.
Right.
Yeah, neither option sounds particularly appealing, especially for the wasps.
Yeah.
It feels like we're trying to choose between two evils here.
And that's the real crux of it.
Yeah.
We're potentially sacrificing a sustainable long-term solution for a quick fix that could have these, unintended consequences.
Right.
It really highlights the complexities of pest management and the importance of understanding that delicate balance of the ecosystem.
Yeah, it seems like we need to be thinking beyond just getting rid of the stink bugs.
Yes.
Like we have to consider the bigger picture and how our actions, even with these seemingly harmless solutions, can have these ripple effects throughout the environment.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's precisely what this research is, trying to shed light on.
Yeah.
It's a call for a more nuanced approach to pest control.
So what happens now?
Yeah.
Where do we go from here? Is there any way to salvage this situation with the wasps and this Pyriproxyfen?
Well, it's certainly not a dead end. It's more like a fork in the road. Its research raises these really important questions, and it paves the way for future studies. We need to investigate those long-term impacts of pyriproxyfen.
Okay. Maybe there are ways to mitigate the risk, like adjusting the dosage or the timing of application, or perhaps we need to explore these entirely new avenues for controlling stink bugs.
Yeah. It's like we're walking a tightrope here.
Yeah, precisely.
We want to get rid of these pesky stink bugs, but we don't want to cause more harm than good in the long run,
Right.
So we really need to be more strategic in our pest control methods. What does that look like in practical terms?
Well, I think it starts with, a deeper understanding of just how interconnected everything is, right?
Yeah.
We need more research, not just on pyriproxyfen and how it, what its effects are, but also on this samurai wasp itself, its life cycle, its behavior, how it interacts with its environment. The more we know, the better equipped we'll be to make, informed decisions.
It sounds like we need to become ecological detectives.
Carefully investigating all the angles and potential consequences before we just deploy our pest control weapons.
Exactly.
This whole deep dive has really been, it's been eye-opening.
Yeah.
Who knew that such a tiny creature like the samurai wasp could hold the key to controlling these stink bugs?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Or that a seemingly, simple solution like this pyriproxyfen could have such complex implications.
Yeah, it just goes to show you nature is full of surprises.
Yeah.
And it's a powerful reminder that we really need to approach, pest management with a healthy dose of respect for just this intricate web of life that we're dealing with.
Absolutely. So for anyone out there battling those stink bugs, remember, it's not just about winning the battle, it's about winning the war sustainably.
Right.
And that might mean embracing a little more complexity and a lot more awareness.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
And on that note, we'll leave you with this thought. As we continue to develop these new technologies and strategies for pest control, what other unintended consequences might be lurking around the corner? And how can we become more proactive in anticipating and mitigating those risks?
Yeah.
Something to ponder next time you encounter a stink bug. Until next time, happy listening